Nathan, well played. Lincoln 1, Stags 1, and you rescued a point for the Stags. Let's get your thoughts on the 90.
I think first of all it was brilliant resilience from the boys to stay in the game. You know, it could have gone 2-0 at some point. Obviously the red card for them made it a difficult game. You could argue 10 men's harder to play than 11. But I think obviously, as I said, the boys showed good resilience to stay in the game, and obviously we got the goal in the end. Could have had probably another one with Will or one of Maris's chances, but at the end, a positive point.
You watched the first half from the subs bench. What did you think?
Very scrappy, very cagey. I think off the back of Wednesday, it was always to be expected. But again, I said the resilience from the boys to keep it at 1-0 till half time, and obviously the subs coming on made an impact from the first minute with Macca and some of the other boys. Obviously, a good point.
Lincoln really tried to frustrate you, didn't they, when they went down to 10 men especially?
Yeah, of course. I think any team's gonna do that. I think they're gonna stop the clock as much as they can, make it frustrating for us. Kind of kill the momentum. But I think the boys again showed good resilience, and in the end, like I said, positive point.
You came on around 65. Did you feel like an equaliser was going to come? Because Stags came close prior to your goal on several occasions, but couldn't really test the goalkeeper.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of spaces that I could see from the bench, and we just had to exploit them. Obviously, with the overs to Noily and then a cutback, it was a nice team goal. And there was other occasions where we've gone down the other side as well with Macca. So I think there were spaces to exploit. I think it was just fresh legs coming on to obviously to try and exploit that.
What a fantastic team goal as well to level the contest.
Yeah. I think we've had a couple of them goals throughout. So it was obviously nice to see it come to fruition in a game.
I think the pass originally from George Maris, you may have been forgiven for taking it on yourself, but you left it to Carl Knoll on the right.
Yeah, I had another one about 5 minutes later that I probably should have done the same. But me and Noyle have got a good relationship. I think I know where he's going to be. He knows where I'm going to be. So obviously the overs to him and a nice cutback. Obviously Will's run made it. I feel like him going to the front post gave me the space to obviously get the tap in and score.
Tapping, you're too mild on yourself there. It was a very composed finish from 12 yards.
Yeah, if you want to say that, yeah. I think I've been working on that for a couple of years now. Probably about a year ago, you've probably seen that sky over the bar. So obviously nice to see it go in and to rescue a point for the boys.
Earlier you said that sometimes in football it's harder playing against 10 men. Why do you think that is?
I think as the team of 11 men, you get frustrated. You think all the pressure's on you to go and get a goal, and sometimes your mind goes a bit hazy. But I think the boys stuck in well. There was a couple of cagey moments, but I think in the end we rallied all together and obviously got the positive point in the end.
What value do you put on the point on the whole?
I think that's a massive point. I think any point, if you get zero, but if you get a point, 3 points, it's massive. It all goes to the tally at the end of the season. So if we can keep, plucking at results, 3 points, 1 point, it's a positive point towards the end goal.